Flip the table!
Ahoy there, everyone, and welcome aboard. And that's the exact moment that my Switch decides I've been waiting long enough. Let's go sleep. I'll be your Captain Alien today, along with...
He is your mighty Lieutenant Drakir at your service. And welcome to...
Do we even need to spell it out?
Go ahead.
Welcome to Super Mario Galaxy, the Switch edition. And, yeah, honestly... I have been wanting to stream this for quite a while, and, well, along with Mass Effect, we got things to get, to have a fitting enough theme. Also, let me just destroy this file here. I ran a bit to test things and such. So, yeah. First off, of course, very much appreciated to have 6 files, or save files possible. And I just realized that each of these gives a noise. Okay, I think the original had like 3 or so. But okay. Any of these that you'd want to use for this, or shall we just go with Mario?
Mario or... What's her name? Peach?
Yep. Okay, let's go with Mario. Let's see. Choose the mode you want to play. Assist modes helps you out by increasing your life, bouncing you back from falls and more. Let's go with regular modes. So yeah, no easy mode for me. And I'm currently using well, 2 separated controllers, or rather put into one of those combined controllers. I could pull them out, but the battery charge on them should be rather low, because these are a bit old. I can just put the charging cable in there. I should be able to... There should be a button for resetting where the pointer is, because that currently where I am technically pointing would be more towards the middle of the screen. Also, hello, Renzi. Happy to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Hello!
Which of these buttons resets it? Or I just do that. Okay, the shoulder buttons reset it. Okay. And yeah, let's get started with this game then, huh? The first of the Mario games with an orchestral soundtrack. Every 100 years, a comet appears in the skies above the Mushroom Kingdom. The comet was so large one year, it filled the skies and sent countless shooting stars raining down. The Toads brought the shooting stars to the castle, where they became a great power star. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. That was the night of the Star Festival, held once every 100 years to celebrate the comet.
Dear Mario, I'll be waiting for you at the castle on the night of the Star Festival. There's something I'd like to give you. From Peach.
Wait, what?
Yep, there's also voice acting. There was also voice acting in Mario Sunshine. But yeah, a lot of people tend to pretend, well, don't like to pretend that game doesn't exist, but they'd rather see it as a sort of spin-off than an official mainline game. Let's see, Renzi, Super Mario Galaxy is so much fun, and the soundtrack slaps, yeah. And speaking of that, I hope the sound balancing is okay. I'm using a capture card, so I hope that the audio is all coming through fine.
We're all recording, right?
Yep. Like I've said before, the stream and record button are one and the same.
Yeah, just
At least
making
the
sure.
one
We
I've
have
set.
moments where you realize too late that you were not recording yourself or vice versa and such.
Yeah. And hello, Sensei. Looks like Mario is luring out everyone. Let's see, how's my captain friend doing? Pretty well, I'd say. I only have tomorrow left, and then I'll have, well, 9 days of vacation. And how are you doing yourself, Sensei? And how's Tatum? Okay. We've got the classic controls. Move around, jump, kick a Toad in the face. The Star Festival is starting. Yoo! Hey, you're here. Oop. Okay, if you don't want to talk. Hey, Mario. See this star bit I have? Grab as many of them as you can.
Let's see. I'm doing well, Sensei. Thank you
The
for
Mushroom
asking.
Kingdom. Evening, Mario. Okay. Also, aren't you supposed to be bringing those to the castle? Because I'm pretty sure you're heading away from there. And yeah, we can use the pointer to collect star bits as well. The castle is just down this path. You can't miss it. Okay.
So, if you want to read the chat, Captain.
Let's see. The best view from here is the best. La 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 la. Let's see, Sensei. And how's the bearded dragon doing? And I'm doing well, and I think Tate is good. That's good to hear. It's
Very good.
these starbit things look a bit like candy, but they're actually starbits. They're so sparkly. Okay. Everyone's grabbing all the starbits they can. Yowza, look at those starbit things. Hey, starbits. Isn't this starbit the shiniest you've ever seen? Princess Peach is waiting for you at the castle. Okay. That was just spinning on his hand. But of course, well, like any party, Bowser has to crash it. Princess Peach, you are formally invited to the creation of my new galaxy. This festival's over. Well, that's new. Okay, of course the Toads do what they do best, panic.
How old is this game, Captain?
The original came out in 2007. This is the Switch re-release, so that did get patched up some.
So, this is not new then?
I don't think they did... Okay, but the original is some 20 years old. I don't actually know if they did much patching with the Switch re-release. Fucking Toads. Well, this isn't the first time that Bowser just decided I'm going to take the whole damn castle. Something, something, if I had a nickel for it every time this happened. So on, enjoy your flight.
Well, that was the end of the game. Nice. Thank you for joining.
It's not game over just yet.
Yeah.
Finally, you're awake. Let's play. Come on, jump with B. Okay, and yeah, I still have no blasted idea of how they even managed to do even half of all of this with this game. Let's play hide and seek. If you catch all of us, we'll tell you about where you are. And they poof out, so you can't just go follow them. Yep. Back down again. Okay. I do believe you can hear when they're near. That actually rhymes. Okay. There you are. Yeah, gotcha. You caught me. Oh, I knew I should have hidden in the crater. Okay. You aren't exactly being subtle with these squeaking noises. Yep. Come on. There we go. Okay. I believe we start off with Mario's entire normal moveset. So triple jump and all things. And now that I look at things, I think they have indeed upgraded the textures at the absolute least. It caught me.
And the textures and animations, I suspect, as well.
Oh, I knew you should have hidden in the crater. You and the other one both. Okay. Yeah, I still have no freaking clue how they even managed to start with all of the gravity shenanigans that they managed to do in this game. Okay. Where is this crater? Wait, we just jumped in there? Actually, there's a bigger one over this way.
But technically, they're not the first ones to do this.
Yep. Oh?
Like, there's been many other games where you walk around the planet like this. That are older.
I can't believe I let myself get caught. Wow, you caught all of us. Maybe you really can't help Mama. Now, there have been games that have done something similar before, but not with just the gravity effects and such. Like, if you, on the small enough planetoids, if you get a running jump going, you can almost get yourself stuck in orbit around it. I think I heard about at least one point where you can actually completely lock yourself into an infinite loop, like that. But yeah.
Something I hope they make sure it won't happen in this version.
I think it is something you actively have to try for or be extremely unlucky to get. But yeah, we should be safe from that. Sorry about bringing you here so suddenly. We should have probably tell you where you are. There's a connection here to deep space, far from your lands. We call it the gateway to the starry sky. Okay. Mama's waiting up above. Please help her with whatever she asks. Please do as Mama asks. Well, I don't think that she needs much of an introduction. I've been watching you from here. This place is called the Gateway to the Starry Sky. My name is Rosalina. I watch over and protect the cosmos. To save your special one, you'll need the power to travel through space. Luma can give you this power. I will entrust you with his care. You have the ability to spin now. Shake the right shake the right Joy-Con. Normally this would be the Wii remote. You can also spin with Y. Disaster has struck us, just as it has visited you. With Luma, I hope you can rescue the Grand Stars. May the stars shine down on you. Alright. And yeah, Princess Rosalina. I think there was something recently with her being announced as a playable character in some upcoming Mario game, or maybe as some sort of expansion for the latest Mario game, Mario Wonder. Let's see. Shake or press Y to spin into things that look breakable. You can even spin enemies to stun them. So, I'll probably be mostly using Y to spin this, because, well, with both of them currently being connected to a cable, I'll end up getting a slapping noise. Actually, I can... Let me remove them from this and hope that they have enough of a charge to last for the entire stream. Let's see. Still have connection. Well, if they start to run low, I can always put them back. This is a launch star. Shake this, shake the Joy-Con or press Y when you're near one to shoot through space like a comet. Now, go and explore the universe. There are lots and lots of galaxies for you to discover. Okay, me shaking it will also have that pointer flash across the screen, though. Hi there, good to see you. I've some bad news, though. See, I had a launch star all ready for you, but a meteor smashed it up. You can't leave without it, so find all the star chips to fix it. Oh, and be sure not to fall into the black hole. Yeah, we know what happens to stuff that falls into a black hole, huh? And, well, to be fully honest, we'll probably fall into one sooner or later, at least once. Because, well...
know what happens?
It gets spaghettified and just stretched until, well, into just impossible lengths as time dilation just completely breaks you. Okay. But yeah, here at least, well, we'll see when it happens. Okay. Yep. Also, these are not Goombas, I believe. There is a specific name for them, but they are not Goombas.
Okay.
Get me out of here! One of those enemies should have the key. You can shake or press Y to spin them around and make them dizzy. Once they're stunned, just run into them. Yep. Okay. Now where... there is an actual Goomba. And yeah, you can just spin them like a bloody top. And there's the key. And here are we. Okay. Thanks. Would you mind rescuing my buddy in that base up there too? I'll transform into a sling star. Just jump into me after I... transform! Okay. Yeah, those are just smaller stars. Okay. Where? Okay. Oh, a big guy? Oh, the bigger they are, the... Well, you can still kick their face in like that. Okay. Ah, there we go. Can I... we can also shoot these star bits with this. It doesn't do too much, but it'll be useful later. Hurry, down here. I completely skipped you, didn't I? Yep. If you take damage, grab a coin to boost your life. Yep, coins will restore life. Alright. Yep. We've been waiting for you. That's a grand star. We have to save it. Using the grand star to power that awesome machine. It looks like it's making something. We have to do something before the grand star's power is drained. Quick, find a way to stop that terrible machine. Okay. And, yeah, well, Mario, of course, has access to the ground pounds. Basically, his signature move. Okay. And yeah, what we need to do is just simply, well, hit all the switches. Turn off the flip switches on the floor to shut down this machine. Yep, I didn't even see you there. Yep. Oh. Okay. Yep. There. A bit too close. Yep. And that's all of them. Okay. And with that, we have our first. Alright, the first of many. Yes, Mario? Is this something you're waiting for? Alright. Yeah. After each level, all of our stuff gets stocked up. Or rather, gets put into one big stockpile. And we've discovered a new galaxy. Over in the terrace here. The beacon is lit again. It shines weakly, maybe only as bright as a Class 6 star, but at least the poor Lumas will survive now. Oh, thank you for saving the Grand Star. These star people are my family. They mean so much to me. Welcome to the Comet Observatory. It's my home, and also home to the Lumas. You see, we travel the starry skies. We pass by this area once every 100 years, but we suddenly stopped in front of this planet. A strange force has latched onto our ship, pulling away star bits and our power stars. Our ship had lost power, so it entered in a deep hibernation state in which it could not move. Those who took your special one picked up the power stars, Bowser, and discovered the power to cross the universe.
Please.
I have a request. This observatory uses star power to project images of the galaxies that are scattered across space. And there's a chance we can use our few remaining stars to look for other power stars.
Look.
These round rooms are called domes. We observe galaxies from domes such as these. But the only one that is working now, powered by the star power you restored, is this one, the terrace. Please go to the terrace and try to recover the power stars from the galaxies you can see from there. If we do that, we'll be able to restore the Comet Observatory's ability to fly like a starship. Then perhaps we can pursue the thieves who ran off with the power stars. I might have been voicing that one as giving that one the same voice as Rosalina earlier.
Look.
You should go to the terrace first. Please rescue the power stars in the galaxies you see there. Alright, I don't actually know if this little guy here has ever gotten an official name. Okay, and yeah, we can see power flowing from here into the terrace. Let's see. This is one of the many domes on this observatory. We call it the terrace. Right? If you need a break, press plus. You can choose save and quit to save your progress and take a break. You can also tap on Amiibo to get some help or review basic controls and special actions from this menu. This is of course only for the Switch version, because Amiibo didn't exist at the time of the Wii. Okay. There are other places, as you can see, that are, well, unreachable at the moment, or just plain unpowered. But for now, let's go in here. Welcome! This dome acts as an eye of the observatory. From here we can gaze upon distant galaxies. Once this Luma transforms into a pole star, he will guide you to those faraway galaxies. Simply point your pointer at the pole star and press A. If you lose sight of the pointer, you can reset it with R. If you're playing in handheld mode, you can just tap directly on the screen. Here we go. One pole star. And yeah. It changes into a hand to show that we can use it. These are the galaxies that can be observed from this dome. The numbers represent their distance from the observatory, and the bigger the number, the greater the distance. The more power stars you find, the further you will be able to travel. And yeah, there are two unknown ones here, and then there are, well, let's see. Yep, I can just move this around. 3 others. We've got 1 star for this one, and then we need 3 for this, and 8 for, well, the boss level. So, Good Egg Galaxy. Yes, it's undeniable. We're detecting star power energy patterns in the nearest galaxy. But I must warn you that the evil energy readings are off the charts, and please be careful. And yeah, this of course means that there are 3 power stars that we can find here. So, let's go over and find them. Dino Piranha. Oh, doesn't that just look breakable? Okay. There's a specific name for these as well, I think. Yeah, these drop star bits instead of coins.
I remember this place now.
Oh.
Wasn't this place Arjun in when you were doing the test for this game some month ago? Or some weeks ago?
Yeah, I was indeed in this galaxy with that. Okay. Yep, there it is, our objective.
We tested it a while back, but we tested it again about over an hour ago, just to make sure everything works.
Yeah. Okay, and yeah, we'll want to gather as many of these star bits as we can, but we shouldn't go too much out of our way to really get them.
Yeah. Should we also say this, folks? We have showcased some Switch games in the past, very long time ago. But this is our first time making a series on a console to begin with.
Yeah.
We're finally there, folks. We spoke about it many years ago. We were to do something with streaming consoles, and we finally there.
Yep. No emulator in sight, only a Switch and a Razer capture card. Let's see. To pick up star bits scattered around the galaxies, touch them with your pointer. In handheld mode, you can also collect them by tapping directly on the screen. Collect 50 to get a 1-up, and it really wouldn't hurt to store some up. No. Point your Joy-Con at the screen and collect as many star bits as you can. Yep. 1-up. And we can also use them to stun some enemies like that.
I can already see an issue with about the tapping on the screen.
Yeah, dirtying it up for one.
Yeah, like, don't eat chocolate, but you're playing this on handheld.
To be honest, you'd probably be busy with both your hands then anyways. Let's see, my friends are ahead, hurry!
The friends are ahead.
Okay, I don't know if there's actually a way to hide the pointer at any point. Let's see. If you get hurt, grab a coin to patch yourself up. Okay. Just need to find the star chips. And yeah, if we time it correctly, we can break these things. Of course, also, well, mud slowing us down. Oop, let's not get crushed. Good. Not close enough for that. Let's see, 2 more. Oh, there's one. Now, there's the last one. There we go. Okay, yep. Yeah. I just run into it myself, huh? Okay, coin, and back to normal. Okay, what have we here? Grab a sproutle vine and shake to twirl it up. You can also twirl with Y. Yep. And yeah, these things generally try to spit at you. Get off me. I kind of forgot about those dumb things. Okay, this one's just trying to headbutt us though. Give me that. Okay. Bye-bye. Yeah, I think for the most part I'll probably get off. I'll try to mostly spin through this for just a button. But yeah, we'll see. Can I? No, I can just shake them with that.
Yeah, they won't look. Okay, the gravity is definitely new. Like walking around planet in good from planet, it's not new like you do now. But the gravity part.
Nope, got that one on the rebound.
That's definitely new indeed.
Another one on the rebound. Can I get another one? Okay, I'm not trying to show off with that or in any case. Just okay, that's coming this way.
I kind of wonder if other games have been trying this since this was made.
Not sure how many. Probably some at the very least.
Yeah, I could guess some would not wanna do it yeah, it would be maybe get a bit too close. Some probably wanna make their own unique things with their similar games.
Yeah. Okay. There. Come here, you. There we go. Yeah, just a giant purse on legs. With a lot of star bits in it, we've got 104 by now. Hello. Watch out! After you spin once, you have to wait until your Luma comes back before you can spin again. Yeah, that's why you can see him gather up and return from there. So there is a slight cooldown on that, so you can't continuously do it. I do believe people managed to figure out quite some movement techniques with all of this. Alley-oop. Egg. Yep. Oh, this is, of course, a good idea, huh? Yep. Boss fight. Okay, luckily he can't turn as well as us, so... And of course, as is the case with most Mario bosses, third time's the charm. So, yeah, just hatched and dead in under a minute. Yes?
Oh, yeah.
That got dark.
Okay. 9 coins. And 178 star bits in our collection. Those things are star bits. To Lumas, they are the tastiest, most delectable treats imaginable. Aim your pointer at the screen. Aim your Joy-Con at the screen and point your pointer at them to pick them up. If you're playing in handheld mode, yeah, we already said this. Once you have some, shoot them by aiming with the pointer and pressing ZR. Just making extra damn sure that everyone knows this. Why don't we try it out? So aim at me and feed me some star bits. Of course. Tasty. Let's call those little morsels my fee for this lesson. You can also shoot them at enemies or feed them to a hungry Luma. Either way, I'm sure Starbits will be a big help on your adventure. Yeah, hungry Lumas, we'll have to deal with those later. For now, let's head back here.
That's something I don't get with some of these games that are aimed for younger audience. And that's something I've seen in a few of them.
Yep.
And I don't get this. Why even have why have bosses that are like what you just fought now, a newly hatched being? I don't get that. That feels dark.
Yeah, it is a bit dark, but also, well, perhaps in a justified way, it was immediately hostile to us and all. Okay, a snack of cosmic proportions. And technically it more poofed out of existence with, well, the good guys are typically the only ones who truly quote-unquote die when they, well, get defeated. And the enemies generally more just poof out of existence like everything else here. Or most things here.
Yeah, I also realized I said it got dark at a bad time when we met the other Luma there that wanted snacks.
Oh, get this! You can shoot those star bits with ZR. Zap, zap, zapow. Just aim your pointer at your target and fire with ZR. Run into your enemies while they're stunned to finish them off. Okay, so if we ground pound them, we get coins. But otherwise, we get star bits. Okay.
But yeah, people, just to clarify, I'm talking about that Dark was the boss fight. You saw that. That is the thing I'm talking about, being dark.
Yeah. I think there's something down here. We kind of skipped this pipe last time. Oh no, it just puts us over here. Also, suspicious ring. Give it a spin. Okay. Long jump. Oh, that's the pipe I was thinking of, I think. Ah, yeah, this is the one. Okay. Just out in a void somewhere.
That melody.
The underground team. There is a timer. Oh, you can hear the timer finishing off there, and 1 up. You earned 1 additional Mario. Alright, let's get out of here.
Wait, Mario's still like extra life?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you want to, if you get tired and want to return to the observatory, press plus and select return to the observatory. But you can bring back any star bits you picked up, so be careful. Alright.
So, Captain, what happens if you lose all the Marios?
Game over. Though it will just reset you to the start of the level, I think. Not actually, well, to the start of the game.
Okay, that's good for...
This isn't Mario 1.
Yeah, like, I think there was some game that actually tried to reintroduce that, and I forgot what game that was. And, yeah... was not liked.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason why there are some things that got left behind.
There are still people who would enjoy stuff like that and such, but yeah, the general audience does not.
Yeah, it's accepted usually as a extra challenge, but not as a main mechanic.
Yeah. I've got a hungry friend up ahead. If you don't mind sharing your snacks, do you? Head forward using the Pole Star and Sling Star. If you're in head of the third, just tap them directly. Okay, we do keep a bit of momentum from these. Here we go. Or Launch Star, not Sling Star from earlier. Okay. Hello there. Bye-bye. Okay. But yeah, I think with characters quote-unquote dying and such, when they just get defeated and vanish into a puff like these Goombas, just close enough. Yeah, I think it's not really supposed to signify them actually dying and such, more like sort of getting knocked out. Okay. Pressed a bit too late there. Okay. And yeah, sometimes we get a bit of a branching path. I remember that's happening every so often, or being an option every so often. But it's not really like we need to go back for a second time to take another path. It just loops back into itself, I believe. This is more to, well, give us a way to make sure that we have enough star bits. Because, well, these hungry Lumas, well, they're called hungry for a reason. Hey, you! Yeah, you! Got any tasty star bits? If you feed me a bunch of star bits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and then transform. I'm famished. I need 100 star bits, you know, to curb the hunger pangs. Okay, how many do we actually have? Yep. Just a bit too short, it seems.
Wait, that looks familiar.
Yeah, just quite literally one short.
Wait,
Okay.
hold up. Was this part what inspired a little bit of this mechanic in Slime Ranger?
Maybe. That's it. I'm stuffed. Here we go. A new planet was born. And, yeah, we'll run into hungry Lumas every so often in missions, and, well, some of them will even find their way to the observatory itself. And, yeah, some of them have very large appetites. Break these boxes. Go. Alright then. We go. Let's, I believe, can we... Yep. There we go. And yeah, by wall jumping off of something, then spin jumping, you can you can get more height than you lose against the wall. And basically just continuously climb up as long as there's wall.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not crashing through that. That looks like a good feet thick. Mario might be rather hard-headed, but not that literally hard-headed.
And of course, this makes me remember of one episode of the old Super Mario cartoon,
So,
the Star Wars one. May the pasta be with you.
I should
Yeah.
rewatch that at some point, just those old 90s Nintendo cartoons.
Yeah. Like, I don't remember many of them, but that line... It was spoken in Swedish, but
Here we go, shortcut.
easy to translate over to English, and... yeah, it's hard to forget. And here's the thing. I saw that one way before I saw Star Wars.
To be honest, my first interaction with Star Wars was through a comedy series called Walter Melon.
I remember that show, and I think I see that one as well. The only thing with the introduction into the Dark Star Wars was from yeah, Super Mario cartoon.
Okay, I
took
think
me-
this... Oh, go ahead.
I don't know how many years it took me to finally see the Star Wars movies.
I think this is where you can get yourself stuck in a loop. Okay. Also, I'm pretty sure with a bit of finessing, you can actually just get the star... Oop. Okay. Nice figure eight. Actually, let me try one more time. That not enough distance there.
What?
Oop. But yeah, these physics are still freaking fun. Oop. Oop. There. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that makes a total of 3. And we discover a new galaxy. Well done, brave explorer. You've discovered a new galaxy. Collecting power stars will expand our range of vision, perhaps to eventually include the enemy base. Okay, up we go. We could go back to Good Egg for the last star we can find here. Or shall we go to the new place?
Maybe a new place, and also that Luma. I feel like they reference to a certain star type. I just forgot the name of the star type.
Pulsar? Neutron star?
Although those bright.
I think so. But yeah, the only black star that I can think of would be, well, a black hole.
Yeah, and of course another old cartoon series.
There are terms like dark star, but pretty sure that doesn't refer to anything actually, well, that's a dark star. Okay, Honey Hive Galaxy. Here we go again.
There are some stories. I'm just unsure if I dare to say them, because I feel like if you people are into astrology, they would understand what I'm talking about. I feel like the people that don't may misunderstand the terms.
Now I'm actually reminded of a game called Dark Star 1, I think, which I think went a bit under the radar, but supposedly had very nice customization options for your own ship. Anyways, B Mario takes flight. So let's make sure we be there. Just immediately stealing as many star bits as I can. Welcome to the Honey Hive Kingdom. Our queen rules this land. New bees must greet Her Highness, the Queen Bee. I don't know if these little nuisances have a name, but I think the only thing they do is slow you down. And, well, these clearly do not want to have anything to do with us. And there's the new power-up. The Bee Mushroom. That red and blue outfit is so tacky. This isn't the way to the castle, you know. Okay, oh, hello there. See that area behind the waterfall? That's our queen's castle. Okay, so yeah, we have to make our way there. And, yep, we can destroy these for quite a few of these, if we time it correctly. Also, hello. So there's piranha plants up there, but can we make it up there? Not as normal Mario. Yep. The castle is straight through here.
What the?
You transformed into B Mario. Hold B to buzz around. Yeah, we have a limited fly meter, which it should be a B meter because we're not a fly. Press and hold B. Trust me, it's very fun. Okay. Yep. We do not want to touch the water because they'll actually kick us out of the transformation. So we need to, well, fly around this. Okay. Here we go. And yeah, as B Mario, these things will actually come after us instead of running away. There and there. See that? It's our castle. Its hole leads to the Queen's castle. Yep, there was a one-up hidden there. Yep. The castle is past this wall. It's true. Bees never lie. But then you must be a hornet. Nah. Okay, we can't wall jump though, like this. But... Okay, that is something I wasn't unaware of then. Basically, all of our jumps are disabled as Bee Mario. Okay. Gimme. There we go. Honey is heavy. And yeah, it'll slow us down, of course, because, well, honey is sticky. Piss off. Another one up. And there we go. Okay, these red ones. Yeah, I think these are more specifically the ones that spit at us. Though they aren't really good at aiming.
Are they spitting solid ink?
I think it's rocks. Just get one's attention again. Yeah, it's rocks.
Oh yeah.
This isn't an early version of Splatoon.
I never played those.
Oop. Let's not fall in. Freaking squeaky toy noises. Grab a flower stem and shake or press Y for a boost. Alley-oop. Get launched. Give me all of those. Okay. Managed to avoid the water so far. So I wouldn't be surprised. Oop. Okay, just go through it. There we go. Still not there, though. One of the perks of being a bee is that we can stick to this honey wall. Yeah, we can crawl around on these. Grab on and climb up here. It's a blast, no joke. You can even take off from them. And fly to other bits. There we go. Okay, there is something behind you though, and there's a big-ass black hole underneath all of this. There we go. Just star bits? Anything further this way? Oh, we could have just used that instead. Oh well. Just head on up and go meet the queen. Yep. Yeah, if you touch the walls that aren't honey, your gravity point gets reset to the floor below. There we go. And there she be. And who might you be? A physician, we presume? No matter, we are in the most vexing predicament and require assistance. The most furious itchiness plagues our entire being. It must be stopped, and please find the source at once. Well, I think we can see what the source of that might be, huh? Seeing as there's something stuck in our fur? Do bees technically have fur, or is it more fuzz? It tickles. There's another one.
Unsure.